I'm not reading from a teleprompter. I just really don't want to be disturbed by this one. My room is completely covered with, other languages than English. You could probably actually witness that there are other languages, especially like German, but there is not a single word in English. I have never actually surrounded in my milieu with English messages, especially pre-composed transcripts that would actually inform me on what's going on. That was my first time to ever watch, specifically the Supreme Court case. I was completely unknown to the fact that the Supreme Court, because of the session in Corona crisis, they actually, live stream all the hearings. I've never even heard about this. This was completely shocking. Right now the Supreme Court definitely opens up its session to host so many different hearings, right? They should need to have many different cases that are being briefed on the floor of the Supreme Court. That's what it should be. That means they're in session. But meanwhile, the coronavirus is really the sticky thingy that gets in the way of it. That's really the reason why they need to have this, extreme, exceptionality. This is really the case of exceptional specialty. Because, throughout the Supreme Court history, there is no way you could ever actually, allow the public to watch every step of this hearings. No. How would it be so unusual? This type of operations have never been experienced by anyone before. That's what has been mentioned. I've never even heard about this before. No, why would you actually say that I could have created a certain type of transcripts when I was actually facing any type of information that was unprecedented to me, unknown to me? If I were actually known to information that was completely privy, that was totally unknown to me, how would I ever had a power? How would I ever have a power to write down any type of transcripts that might actually help me, that might actually promote my fluency or proficiency? I'm sick and tired of dealing with this type of conspiracy theories. My room is filled with certain irrelevant messages, and they do not really have a single letters of English. These are all different languages that would not necessarily be associated with English. And I just really don't know what else I can actually say about it. These are all written words in German. And I feel very awkward because if they can truly watch every move of mine, how come they would have never noticed that I had written down any type of transcription or transcript that might actually give a certain thought to me ahead of time? Don't you think that they were actually making excuses and pretexts in a pathetical way to just actually get away with their, flimsy logic? I'm sick and tired of dealing with it. I just really want to put an end to this type of toxic, manipulative relationships. You don't really need to be, an expert when it comes to managing human relationships. You just really need to throw the line to say enough is enough. Es heute, ich bin immer noch satt. Will ich beenden diese giftige Beziehung damit? Das ist ganz klar. Tschüss.